This is day 3 of the Christmas Advent, and it's called Finding the Perfect Gift. In whom Christ are hid all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge, and this is based on Colossians 2:3. So, this is the time of year that we love to get presents and also give presents. And it's so exciting to see the presents under the tree and wonder what's under the wrapping paper. And also, when you've found the perfect gift for somebody else, giving it to them and seeing what their faces look like when they open the present up. And for most people, at Christmas, the gifts are the most important thing. And William Sidney Porter wrote a story about Christmas presents, and it's called The Gift of the Magi. And it's about a husband and wife called Jim and Della. And they were very poor. They didn't have a lot of money, but they wanted to give each other a Christmas present. So Della decided to try and save a little bit extra money from her shopping money for food, and Jim tried to save from his working salary. But when it came to buying a present, Della only had a few dollars, not enough to get the perfect present for Jim. And it was the same for Jim as well. But then Della remembered that she did have a treasure. There was 2 treasures in her house. Hers was her long brown hair, and Jim's was his watch that had been passed down from generation. So Della loved Jim more than her hair, and she decided that she was going to cut her hair, and she received $20, the perfect amount to buy the perfect gift. So she took her $20 and she went to the shops and she bought a lovely silver chain for Jim's watch. So on Christmas morning, when they opened their presents, Della received a set of jewelled combs to hold up her lovely long hair that she no longer had. And when Jim opened his present, he received a chain for his watch that he no longer had because he had sold it to buy the combs for Della. And in the story, they said, "We are 2 foolish children who most unwisely sacrificed for each other the greatest treasures of their house." But he continued in the story, "Of all who gives gifts, these 2 were the wisest." At Christmas time, we hear a lot about gifts of love and about using our hearts and our treasures wisely in order to find the right Christmas spirit. Perhaps this is why the story is so popular. We admire Della and Jim's sacrifice. We know that the love that they had for each other was more valuable than any expensive Christmas present that they had bought. And we realise that presents get old and boring, clothes wear out, and gadgets break. But love is a gift that really satisfies. Almost everyone wants to experience such peace and love, especially at Christmas. But sometimes there are differences between what we know and what we feel. We would like to have Della and Jim's wise Christmas spirit, but sometimes it just doesn't seem possible. Relatives or friends might drive us crazy at times, and there's times that we don't feel loving or lovable. There are times of sadness, even at Christmas time. At times like these, the talk about the true meaning of Christmas seems a little bit unrealistic. At such times, the presents gleaming bright and beautiful for us under the Christmas tree seem more attractive than the troublesome people or events that come our way. At Christmas and all year round, we need more than good intentions and happy thoughts. We need God's help. We need God's presence. We need wisdom to live rightly and to love rightly. The beginning of the Bible's book of Proverbs tell us that God's wisdom brings life, joy, peace, safety, justice, righteousness and faithfulness. His wisdom is the gift that we all need, the gift we all want. It's the most perfect of the Christmas gifts. In Christ we find the wisdom that we long for. his treasures alone bring real meaning to Christmas and to our